Hello everybody, I am Vibhu Tekchandani and I would like to share with you my views on the scenario of poker in a country like India. The biggest mystery associated with this wonderful game is that whether is it a game of skill or a game of luck. If the poker pros like Daniel Brunson, Steve G, JC Tran, Phil Hemming are to be believed, it's definitely a skill-based game. They say that in order to be a good poker player, you should know when is the time to hold and when is the time to fold. You have to be attentive all the time and you have to think about the various permutations and combinations before checking or raising. You are required to read the strength of your opponent's hands as well. But on the other hand, we have seen that Daniel Negreanu won a World Series of Poker event by going all in pre-flop on as weak a hand as 10 deuce offsuit. Even when we as a poker player experience bad beats on the river, that is the last card, then the first sentence which we say is that our opponent's luck was very good or our luck was very bad. So it can be said that luck and skills are two different sides of the same coin in a game like poker. Over the past few years, poker as a game has been developed manyfold in a country like India. Nowadays, people spend a lot of time playing poker. Around 90% of the people playing poker in our country falls in the age category of 16 to 35 years and basically comprises of the college students and corporate and the people working in corporate areas. College students spends around 6 to 8 hours a day playing poker with their friends or online. They think that they are addicted. They don't think that they are addicted to this game. They say that they just play it for fun, and in the process they learn a lot of things. Eventually they are making their minds work in the things which they like. Ronak Bhatnagar, name change, 20 years old, studies in Mithai College, has taken part in the Indian Poker Championship, makes it a point to play poker in his free time, and as well organizes poker scenes regularly, where he arranges for a poker table, calls for a professional dealer from outside. In return, he collects rates from each deal, which ranges from 3 to 10% of the pot money, which depends on the additional services which are provided during the scenes, such as free smokes, beers, hard liquor, food, etc. His rationale to organize such scenes is to provide the players with an experience which they see in high stakes poker videos on televisions or online. He says the people don't mind paying the risks, which is a small percentage of the total pot value, since they are relieved of dealing cards on the deal and the feeling which they experience while playing poker on a poker table as compared to when they play in their houses or on their beds. He further says that he has to be careful while organizing such scenes, since gambling is illegal in India, so he cannot tell about the scenes to everybody. He just invites the people who are very close to him and who won't report to the police. Nowadays, people have started organizing such scenes at the farmhouses which are located far away from the main city to be a little relieved from the cops. There are farmhouses in places like Alibag and Matheran which the organizers hires for poker scenes for as high a rent as 25 to 30,000 per night. They don't mind paying such high rents since the privacy offered by these places is of top level and they generally organize high stakes poker events there. Hence they are successful in covering all their costs and make a profit out of the event as well. The craze for poker is growing very rapidly in India. The fact can be proven by that you get to see packed houses as Casino Pride, Goa, where there is a dedicated poker room comprising of 9 to 10 tables. There are some poker clubs opened in Bangalore which are approved by the Karnataka government, which runs to almost full capacity throughout the year. To conclude, I would like to say that poker as a game has a lot of scope for further development. If the government approves poker as a recreational activity and make it legal in India, then the government of India can also earn a lot of revenue in the form of entertainment taxes. Thank you.